Hey, so this is the only video you need to watch to understand how cask investment companies can leverage social media. So I actually had a lead that came through like a cold email that I sent. We had a chat and they wanted to do social media to leverage and have a lead flow. And for that, I ended up doing a 3 hours research, and I just wanted to share that research with everyone out there because I feel like more and more people should do social media in this space because the like out of all the five platforms, or like, to be honest, Instagram and TikTok, I've considered that as a single platform, but all the five platforms, there was one person that came on all, like four of them. That was Mark Little. Hey, so I was just watching the video back, and it's not Mark Litter, it's Mark Littler, and I'm really sorry for butchering your name, man. But yeah, going back to the video. And like a single person dominating majority of the social media, that means that there's something wrong because there should be multiple big players. And that's why I feel like the more I share this research, more people would actually understand that they are missing out on a lot of money by not doing social media. So we'll walk through one by one on each platform. So about Reddit. So Reddit is a platform that people just have been sharing their frustration with companies like Caskex, and like, of course, even if you are someone watching from Cascas, like, I feel like that's a very good opportunity for you to actually talk to your customers, understand where you're missing out on, and like, of course, majority of market is scams, and people are just trying to scam people out of their money and like their retirement money. So, like, if you are one of them, like, kudos, you're doing a great job. Like, because people are frustrated. But if you're not a scam company, you really want to build something big, I feel like Reddit can be a platform which can work great for your research to find stories and people who are very frustrated with the market, and you can give them a different angle of how things can be better. So, like, here are the people with the most pain, and you can see them and find them like very heavily. Here are all the subreddits that you can look into. Then talking about the next platform, that's YouTube. So talking about Mark Leto, L- Littler. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Mark actually is the biggest creator in terms of someone who is a broker himself. And his videos are so good, and they are able to capture so many views because the market is not that big. Even getting 10,000 views can lead to a good source of like leads. I feel like he's doing that pretty well. Of course, there's some improvements I feel there can be in terms of the production, but if it is getting leads, it's working, and that's what it is. And like, one human owns the whole long tail. Logos get 28 subs. Like, if you can look at the companies, 28. Like Cascus, if I'm not wrong, they are around $30 million in revenue. I might be wrong about the number. Don't quote me, but they have 151 subscribers, and like, you can see there's a big gap. On Instagram and TikTok, a lot of people are just whiskey enjoyers. There were not many cask investment companies out there, like people who are selling as a broker. I feel like here's a platform that even Mark is not that dominant on. So it's a very clean slate if anyone is thinking of actually dominating short form content and can really do that and has a great story with very minimal like investment and even time. This can be a very big platform for them. Now again is very well dominated by Mark. If I'm not wrong, Mark has a like a different business as well, where he has a blog of himself, like not himself but as a business. And I don't remember the name, but that got like a few million views, impressions organically. So that's also a very big space that you can hop on it, and he shows the number on his LinkedIn, so you can look into that. Now, on LinkedIn, I feel like is decent, like the founders, analytics, and analysts, but they're not people as like brokers and those people out there. Of course, there are a lot of people talking about this industry, but a lot of people are not talking to people who don't know about the industry. So that's a very big gap that you can handle. And yeah, so if I was you and I wanted to do content, these would be the four video ideas that I would have gone with. How to spot a whiskey cask scam. You need to create this because people are getting scammed left, right, and center in this industry. Inside the whiskey warehouse, make a video, go into a warehouse. That's what work. best whiskey is actually good investment. Honest answer, 100,000, like not 100, 10,000 pounds, a cask, a flat, or a stock market, like comparison video. So this was the research. I'm running out of time, but yeah, if you have any questions, DM me.